so again, I'm going to be showing you another Hendrixy style inspired thing because it's just one of my favorite things to play, and I hope that you enjoy it as much as I do. So the chord progression is basically a D major, going into A major, C major, G major. Again, taking some of those Hendrixy ideas, what we're going to do is we're going to, grab this D major shape. Looks like this, just pushed over here to the 7th fret. Okay, and then first I'm going to hit the bass. Then I'm going to slap down on the rest of that chord. And then all of a sudden, that's something much different than just hitting the chord right away, right? So bass, slap. Then after the slap, I'm going to release tension, which is going to mute out those notes. Then comes the little lick. Again, something fun for the ear, right? And the D is going to perfectly connect that little bass line. Starting with the D, nice and slow. I hope I'm not going too fast. Bass, slap the rest of the chord. Then again, we're going to hit the bass, and this is the beginning of that little lick. So I'm hitting the bass, 7th fret, sliding in, barring down on the 3rd and 4th string, going back up, sliding back. Okay, so that's... And then that's going to lead me perfectly into that A. So once I slide in and hit that root note, again, we're going to do that same thing with hitting it, and then muting it out. Okay, so... See that? Now a new little lick. So you can visualize this as a D major chord, right? Slid over here, except we're going to use our middle finger for this 2nd string note, okay? And now a cool little Hendrixy thing that I love to do is this, okay? So I'm going to hold down the, like that D major, right? But we're going to be hammering down on the 6th fret, hit the root note, and then hammer again. So it's, okay, so... See how nice that sounds? It's one of my favorite sounds in the world. Okay, then straight into C, and then that leads us to G. Now the cool thing about the C part going into the G is it's the same thing that we did here, right? Just now we're going to do it 2 frets down on the C instead of on the D. So okay, and now instead of doing that same kind of thing like we did on the A, we're going to do this nice cool little slidey thing that I just really love the sound of. See that? So now I'm taking the 1st and 2nd string, 10th fret, sliding into the 12th fret, and then sliding back. So then again, that little D idea, that little D shape idea thing, just now we're on the 8th and 7th fret. Okay, so hammer on, pull off, and then ending it with this note. And then that's going to take us back into that D, starting the chord progression over. So both use this lesson to think about, the bass line first, slapping down, muting the notes, adding in little licks, like all these little dynamic things that we can do. Think about those things, but then also try to incorporate these ideas into your own playing as well, okay? And that will already give you a much, much better and interesting sound than if you just try to strum chords, okay? Okay, so one more time. Starts over. Okay, now again for this last part here, instead of the slidey thing, which I think sounds really cool, you could also do the same thing that we did on the A, right? Right? I'm kind of experimenting now myself as we go along, because that's one of my favorite things to do. Take a basic concept and kind of a shell, and then once you know where those notes are, once you know some of those moves, try to change it, try to make it your own, try to do something interesting with it and improvise and, you know, make music rather than just try to play off of tabs. Use the tabs to get the concept into your, you know, into your eyes, into your fingers, into your mind. But then once you kind of get that under your fingers, take the idea, take the shell and, you know, make it your own. Okay. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching my videos and I'll see you next Friday with another 5 Minute Friday. Take it easy. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.